Known as the Floating City, I knew I had to visit Venice while I was in Italy. My roommates and I began our day bright and early, boarding the 9 a.m. train. 3 hours later, we arrived in Venice. After a long, exhausting, and slightly confusing walk across the cobblestone roads and bridges, we finally made it to our Airbnb. We quickly dropped off our stuff and grabbed our cameras before heading out to explore the magical city. Walking past the canals, I remembered how scientists believed that Venice could be mostly underwater in the next 100 years due to the rising sea levels. I was fascinated by the canal system and how they function as their roads. It really is a city built on water. Making our way to St. Mark's Square, we stopped near the Rialto Bridge, the oldest and most famous bridge in Venice, connecting the two sides of the Grand Canal. We took a moment to watch all the water taxis and gondolas pass through, before continuing our journey to the Basilica of St. Mark. The basilica was originally built in the 9th century to house relics of St. Mark before it was renovated in 1063 with Byzantine influence in order to display the power of the Venetian Republic. After running from the flocks of birds in St. Mark's Square, we made our way to the popular gelato store called Venice, which we actually were calling Venice the whole time. 16,000 steps later, we decided to go back to our Airbnb to take a break before getting ready for dinner. Of course, we couldn't visit Venice without doing a gondola ride. Gondolas were originally used in Venice as a way of transportation, and later became associated with the wealthy and upper class. This was by far my favorite part of our trip. Our gondolier, Stefano, took us across the Grand Canal and into smaller canals throughout the city. Cheers to a great day in Venice.